Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich in South Africa. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we have entered the Second Weltkrieg. We're now at war with Middle Africa. And we've kind of at least gotten up to some sort of stalemate position. But right now, you do not, just stay where you are. Because we're Portugal, they're in the Entente, right? So, we're technically kind of at war with them as well. They're at war, of course, with the International. We just have not actually joined the faction quite yet. The Canadians are doing quite poorly, which is nice for us. I just want to double check if we look at this war. How close? Because Canada and France is considered a major power, so a little bit unfortunate for us. The CSA, I think, should hopefully join our faction in the future regardless. Which is going to be the best for us. You complete your operation, plus 10% for 60 days. Does that help us out at all? No, because I think your compliance rates is probably like so high that we can't do too much there, unfortunately. So we're just going to send you back to spy here, send you to spy on Algiers, and that should be okay, I think. We don't want anybody attacking for right now. Because how many troops do you guys have? 10 to 30, you have like 29 factories. So we might end up in a situation where we're kind of just going to be stalemated, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because Russia's now actually in the war, which is nice for us. Brazil, I believe, is also in the International. Yes, you are. And I'm hoping that you can at least do okay against Argentina and Bolivia and all of them down there. We're making old rifles, but I still think that's kind of okay. 500 in storage is really not the number that we want. Like, where's your major factories? I mean, we've only really taken, like, one state from you, and these both are completely empty. So we haven't taken any of your industrial centers quite yet, which is unfortunate. So we want to push into Middle Africa. We want to capitulate these guys. I mean, moving troops into Portugal as well. Not a bad idea. The Batavian Commune could be doing better, but they also could be doing substantially worse. So leave them to that. What do you think you can do? Can you go to this province? No, you can only go here. Looks like the motorized division leaving. So I was just gonna leave the mounted division, which usually aren't actually that good at being units. You guys are moving up towards the north. I think we send you like this. Try to take a handful of provinces in Middle Africa, but no matter what, we're going to be facing some problems for sure. I wish there was a way that we can like somehow cause an uprising to begin in the German colonies. I think that would be quite interesting. We're actually going to pull back. No, don't pull back, because we're actually about to get reinforcements in a second, which should hopefully stop you from doing anything too bad for us. You're 10% more defense. Line artillery, I don't think I need right now. Let's go for the improved artillery, because it's only going to be done in 51 days, which is not so bad. You're heading up north as well. You're at 73. Can you push here? You cannot. Can you go... Can you go here? You could, but I'm going to have you also try to attack this northern territory. Then I want you probably to go to there. And you would move slightly further up. The problem also is that a lot of African provinces are just very weirdly shaped. They're all just a little bit strange. Can I get you guys to attack into here? You're at 75. You guys get involved as well. I don't think we have any aircraft. All we have, we're not joining the war against the Entente. You're out of your mind if you think we're going to do that. Because the only planes we have are like the 30 transport planes that France gave us, which really don't do too much for us, I would say. You're going to get some more support. Reason people is 5% is decent enough. The factory construction speed or retention... The retention actually might be pretty nice, but also getting down to English arm development, because that gives you +1 factory just for free, would also be really nice. And the 75 support equipment isn't so bad. You're not attacking anybody right now, though, so It's a little unfortunate. Our general has fallen ill, so we're going to replace you. Replace you with this guy for now, at least until you are no longer sick. Because that's going to be in 30 days. And I'll also give you infantry expert for when you actually return to the front lines. This should hopefully shrink our front line a decent amount. Look at least these two guys to go somewhere else. You're at 34. We can try something like this. We'll get multiple combats for a bunch of people here. I think all that, it all makes sense to me. Okay, naval invasion. Unsurprising, I will admit. But it's also real. Who are you guys? Are you Germany's Asia? No, I think you are from Middle Africa. No, you are Germany's Asia. How dare you? This is revenge for all the things I did before. I'm going to send these guys, even though they're garbage, up towards the north, at least for right now. This front line is so big. How do you take... You took this many provinces? Yikes. That's less than ideal, for sure. I'm going to send you down towards here for now. Like, how many troops do you guys have? You have 10 to 37. Which I will say is a decent amount. I'd really like to kill these guys off. You know what? More pressure. Do it again. I'm sure your guys' defense is absolutely garbage. And now that the Reichsback can actually see the front line down here, could result in some negative things that we don't want. I'm going to send you here. And I'm also going to send maybe you down here as well. Yeah, none of this is actually working right now. So hold position. Stay where you are. Let's get the Third International provisions going. And I'm hoping that they kind of just spread themselves out a little bit thinly. Would be the best case for us. After that, I guess we'll go for, light tank seem okay. Get them going. Crank out a handful of you. Let's just say maybe 3 divisions worth. We need to clean this up. We got to make sure they don't just... Because there's actually apparently another... Yes. Give me all of these equipments. Thank you. Because we can take the ports. Or at least get these guys to not be here anymore. Because it looks like they've kind of abandoned this spot. Which is nice. We'll also train up a handful of you. We are at our cap, though. So, you know what? Cancel production here. Just train up these templates for more garrison support. We're at 93. We want you pushing up here. I don't know where that other naval invasion is going to happen. Should we go back up towards here? And you fight these guys. Try to get this to happen. Yeah, do something like this. You should then be killed. I'm now going to send you down to Cape Town. But we do need to also defend this port apparently as well. The AI usually only attacks a handful of ports. Once you're here, you're going to get the encirclement that we want. You go here, fight that guy off. Apparently we don't have enough infantry equipment. So I'm trying to train these guys up. But I think for the most part, they should be okay. Can you go here? No, not yet. But you are going to be able to take that province back, which is bad. 2 units here. Actually, no. Hold position. Wait for this truck to leave. It'll be in 2 whole days. Which seems like a little bit much, but okay. You're already moving up in this direction. You fight this guy, you fight this guy. come up here as well. What are you going to be doing? You're not going to be doing anything? Okay. That's fine. That truck still hasn't left. It'll be gone in now. Now, you all advance this way. Get this to work. You push up here. You maybe come up towards the north. Would maybe make a little bit of sense. Who's on this front? You are? I want you... Go back to these other ports for right now. Still not joining a war against the Entente. You'd be out of your mind to do something like that. You're at 90. Bolivia's capitulated, which is unfortunate. Because now... I mean, Brazil has an even larger front line than they did before, but... You know, as long as they can maybe distract a handful of those guys, it won't be too bad. Maybe. You're not... Like, where are you? You're connected to this province. Which is still, like, such a... It's strange, for sure. Do not entrap my own guy, please, and thank you. You actually... come to here. Yeah, if you're actually connected to this province, send you up towards the north then. That truck will be there in 19 hours. I'm assuming I'm not going to be there in 19 hours. I'll be there in 4 days, which is substantially longer. So we'll wait for this guy to move first. And then I'll go to here. That'll technically create 2 different front lines. I have no idea how exactly that's going to play out. And I know that we are, right now, over capacity. What are the penalties for that right now? Because we're 3 divisions over. Just take at least 1 week. Okay, so we'll see in a few days then what the actual problem is. And hopefully it's nothing too bad. 3 days, you'll be there in 1 day. I'll be there in 2 days. I need to fight this guy so we can at least take this province. This should fall for us. Either in 13 days. I mean, you're just a cavalry division. The cavalry division shouldn't be that difficult for us to actually take over. I will go for the better artillery. Still don't know quite yet what the problem with you is. And then after that, let's go for the 1940 upgrade, because it is 1940 now. Do we have any other ports that we have? We have 1 port over here. So we'll want to defend that in the future, of course. Okay, so this province did fall. And that's nice. So I'm going to send you guys here. I'm going to send you here. You come to this province. You fight this guy. And I guess that's kind of something. Like, we are making progress. Like, we're getting slowly deeper and deeper into Africa here. But he's still not going as well as we'd want it to. You are now dead. Yeah, so make your way up towards the front line. You go somewhere else, please. Last stand, hold your ground. Excavation 3 isn't too bad for us. Let's go for a better concentrated industry 4. Something our advisors. You are going to give us construction speed from military factories of 25%. That's pretty good for us. Like, that's not bad. Apparently our convoy in the north did get sunk. Norway actually not being at war with Sweden is a pretty big advantage for us. The Dutch are still holding on. I can't imagine they're going to be living for too much longer. I'm just trying to think, like, is there any way at all that the Entente and the Reichspakt go to war? I don't think so. Or if they can, it's very unlikely. The Canadians are actually kind of beating back the CSA, which is very unfortunate. You actually can probably deploy to that line. You're fine where you are. Let me just take a double check. No ports that we don't already have troops in. Just attacking anywhere is a disaster. How much longer do we have on you? 2 more days? Okay, so you did survive. So I'll give you that. But yeah, now we got into like these weird provinces. Like these areas are like just strangely shaped. Because now you are going to be another troop dead. I'm going to send you guys here. You're still going to stay on this front, though. I don't know where you're going to go, but just defend some port. And when you should be okay, I think. Like, you guys, none of you will declare war on the Germans because you are part of the Ottoman Empire, as unfortunate as that is. I mean, one hope is that maybe Romania or Serbia will declare war on the Austrians. But if anything, Serbia is more likely to declare war on Illyria. But I mean, Serbia kills Illyria, then all of them declare war on the Austrians. That would be quite nice. That would be a whole new front line to open up. That would really benefit us. Why were you on that other front? Please, yes. Fine where you are now. Paraguay's capitulated. Okay, so that's progress down in the south. We can take Mongu, make this front line a little bit better for us. How many troops do you guys have? 15 to 25. I mean, no matter what, apparently, even at the high estimate that we do outnumber the Middle Africa, which is nice. I'm still not joining your war. You're out of your goddamn mind. Vladimir Kamian is very close to capitulating. We killed 73,000 men. We've lost 58,000, which is quite a bit. But I mean, we also did kill like 20,000 troops from Germany's Asia, which is nice. I mean, if the Japanese also were to get involved with a war with the Reichspakt, I would not be against it. Do you guys have any plans right now? The answer is no. We can take this province, and then you can take this province. Doesn't shrink our front line, actually. I think it makes our front line larger. Can you guys get anything done? You're coming over to here. And that's not really where I want you to be. We cannot have 27 divisions, so where you guess we've probably finished an extra factory if I had to take a guess. Which is nice. Thank you for the provisions. Let's get one more factory, which will actually allow us to build, I think, 2 more units as well. And both of those would be meaningful. Total mobilization we do not need at all. I guess... I mean, is there anything I can spend my points even on? Working conditions. You know what, actually? Depending on if this actually finishes the housing project. I mean, stability is still pretty bad because of this. Monthly population still going down. And our attack and defense will actually get better, but we're actually not core territory anymore, I don't think. So, that's not going to matter so much. Okay, so there's nobody here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send one up here. You go here. That province looks abandoned. So just, you know, creeping up northwards. Taking whatever provinces I can get my hands on. 57, 56. I'll try to do some counterattacks over here, but I really don't think it's going to make too much difference for them. There's actually nobody over here either. I don't know why there's no... Okay, now there's somebody there. But these 2 areas should actually still fall pretty easily. I mean, we're making progress. You guys aren't getting anything done. Do I know which equipment you have? You have 38,000. We know for a fact you have no infantry equipment. We don't have a lot ourselves, but we at least have a positive amount, which puts us in a better situation than the AI here. Honestly, I'm going to move you up here so you actually can connect to this lake a little bit. Again, we don't want to spread our line too thin. No, you stay here. Do not move. please and thank you. You don't move either. All of you just sit still. We try to kill these guys off. I feel like Middle Africa has moved troops somewhere else. I just don't know where that somewhere else is. Organization minus 2%. Okay, that's actually... 2% is not a big deal. But it's not nothing. Once this one military factory is done, we should be looking a little bit better. Keep on making military factories down in the south. Go 25. 16. Okay. I think what we're doing makes a decent amount of sense. I'm going to send you here for right now. Still not joining the war against the Entente. I would like to take over Angola at some point, but right now is not the time for that. How are casualties looking, by the way? 1.4 million to 1.68 million. Amsterdam has fallen, so yeah, the Dutch are going to die, but I feel like their sacrifice is not in vain. Does this also count? Okay, this actually also counts against Russia. That's not too bad. Because Russia, I mean, Russia's not a war with the Entente, but that's not a big deal. Right, like, there's no way you go to war. India's actually right down to Brazil. Brazil, I think, is not long for this world. I feel like you've done everything you can. Chromium we do not need, so... with our political power... Can we go up to free trade? I think we can, honestly. This would give me that extra research speed, factory output, all that stuff. I think we should be fine, because again, our biggest problem is with the, I mean, we have so much chromium, we don't really use it at all, so I'm not concerned about that. The CSA is actually suffering a little bit more than I would have thought against the Pacific States and the Canadians, but they should be killing off American Union State very soon. And once the the AUS is gone, really they shouldn't have any more problems. I would like to think, at least. You can go here. Again, like, all these provinces are so strangely shaped. Can I get an encirclement here? I mean, encirclement here, killing, what is that? Probably four of these divisions would be really nice for us. Actually, it's going to be 5 divisions because you're actually falling back. I did let one province kind of get away from me. I will admit that. You won't get an encirclement here, but that's kind of okay. That's a big lake. Do not, like, even though it looks like we might have some problems here, that's a big lake. It's fine. But for right now, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks so much for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not enjoy, click some down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.